Because I'm going to tell you something, if a man really loves you, he's going to love you in your plus size. And he's going to love you in a smaller size. It does not matter. And he will be faithful to you. Otherwise, he's not even worth the time. Y'all, it's your girl, Jasmine Nicole, and welcome to Weight with Jazz, a safe space for the obese, the overweight, those who want to lose weight, and myself to share our weight journeys and a little bit of my life too. Real quick recap, I used to be 284 pounds. 12 years ago, I lost 115 pounds and was able to maintain it pretty well most of the time until I started seeing gradual weight gain. So I chose to embark on the weight loss journey of losing that final 40 pounds through GLP-1 medications, specifically the brand name Zepbound. And then currently now I'm on the Tirzepatide compound. I'm on a 7.5 Tirzepatide compound, but currently under a split dose. Okay, because your girl is saving money, all right? And plus, I'm minimizing side effects. So that's my bit. But this video is really not even GLP-1 focused. This is something a little bit different, a little deeper, okay? This is a video about relationships and weight loss. And what just probed me to bring this up as a topic is just the common feelings that many of us have in regard to our weight and a relationship. And what are the reasons behind our effort to lose weight? Is it solely behind our personal interest and desire to be healthier for ourselves, to be better for ourselves? Or is it more so to be better for someone else? Can it be a mixture of both? But I really want to tap in on it being the latter, better for someone else. Now, this is a little touchy. It can be a little sensitive to some. But I'm just making a generalization for the most part, and this is not a guarantee for every individual who is larger in size or size conscious, weight conscious, the many consciences we have. But I think it's the thinking of the vast many who are trying to preserve their relationships. And when I mean in relationships, I'm actually meaning monogamous relationships, exclusive relationships, personal relationships between two people, companionships. So companion relationships, whether boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. Women, as a woman, we naturally want to maintain an aesthetic for a man, right? We have a lot of thoughts in our mind. We want to maintain a certain appearance because we have the idea by maintaining a certain appearance, society that's centered around European views, but it just is what it is, and different classes and histories of era as far as how women are supposed to uphold themselves in the public eye and uphold themselves to a man has pretty much shaped our toxic views of self-acceptance today, even within obesity. It's not necessarily more so, let's get healthy for me, let me stay alive, let's lose this weight so that I can stay alive, so that I can be a better parent, so I can be a better sibling, so I can be a better cousin, aunt or uncle, whatever, better granddaughter, grandmother, or grandmother, yeah, or a grandson. Just be a better person to your loved ones, to yourself, and just have a better take and a better feeling in this world that you're living in. It's more so highlighted to me, in my opinion, around a partner. And I'm just going to be specific around a man, because I'm just speaking from my context, okay? Around a man. We want to please a man. And from what I know and what I've been fed through media and other outlets, that men want women who are not overweight. Yes, there is a segment of men, a population of men that like overweight women. They like BBW. And I'm not talking about the fetish category of men, because they have those too. We have the fetishized obesity lovers, the ones that just want to really just be in private with you and feed you, watch you eat, and then do all types of nasty things to you. You know what I'm saying? On that type of level. The intimacy fetish level is really just tied to food and the physical visceral fat around you. And then we have the sincere BBW lovers, the ones who really love women who are big, who fall in love with bigger women, the ones who will wife, which means marry a bigger woman. The one who will cuff means get in a relationship with a bigger woman. And you have that population. That population is slim. No pun intended. It just is. It's slim and few, but it's there. They're there. I was a part of that population when I was heavier. My ex-husband was a BBW lover. He loved bigger women. Yes, his mom was a bigger woman. That kind of seems to be the following trend. And my ex-husband was a slim guy too. Slim, tall, dark-skinned type, ebony man of the month type look, right? You wouldn't really think, or people wouldn't assume that, oh, he's with her. I used to get a lot of side eyes because I was big. And I had this slim goodie next to me. And other chicks, bigger and smaller, looking at me like, how she got him? You get them type of looks too. But see, he was already in the arena for it. So I was what was attracted to him. It's not like that in a common world, in my opinion. I don't think you run into those good situations, and I wish more of them were around, because it'll make a woman feel more socially accepted with herself, with her flaws. Not to the point where she negates her health just because her partner likes her or loves her the way she is and thinks she's beautiful. She still will push forward and become healthy for herself and her partner, so she can be even better for her partner, even though her partner loves her the way she is. That's far and few. Most of these men now, they really want you to be in a certain type of shape. So now we are under a lot of pressure, for the most part, to meet these men's expectation. And it's a lot of pressure. Like, we have pressure just to meet the physical, social standards as a woman, being overweight, trying to run in this game, this corporate game, this professional workforce game, and be taken seriously in the image as we present, and then still taken seriously in our personal life for more than just a one-night stand or just a hookup. Actually be taken seriously for monogamy, taking things to the next level, for a marriage, for a wedding, for a proposal. It's difficult, no matter how Many times I may hear, oh, I like my woman with some meat, with some this, a little thicker here, or she could be big. I'm good as long as she's big in all the right places. I kind of side-eye that because I feel like that slowly changes, and we have different perceptions on thick, just a little thick, and what's the interpretation of just a little meat, you know what I'm saying, and what's BBW versus thick. So I think the gray areas changes the game, and it changes the rules, because in reality now, men were claiming that, but now they're looking to a woman to be more snatched in the waist. They want a woman with a smaller waist. They're not going crazy about the hips anymore as they were in the BBL phase. In the Kim K, Jenner BBL phase, Minaj BBL phase, all of this. It was the big boom and then the big over accentuated, wrongly sized hips to match your boom, and then the disproportionate legs that don't look like it match. Okay, but not taking away for the real good jobs, because they had some really good jobs. But it's like we're moving away from that now. As soon as Kim K pulled back the thick card and said, chick, I'm about to be on Vanity Fair, slim, that's when it started changing. Now it's the slim, sophisticated, plain, subtle look pushing the waves now, if you notice that, when Kim released all the fillers out of her behind. People changing. People are changing. They unmasking, they showing the real, and they don't want the over embellishment of things that they don't naturally have. Men are in that same lane as well. It's like, I even hear from men that like, I will play with that. I hear men talk and have these casual conversations, and when they're speaking of the over enhancements, the BBLs, the face fit fillers, the lashes, the extended nails, just the whole set for the whole makeup, the whole look. They say that's something to play with. In these days, it's something to play with. But before, that's what they were striving for, and we as obese women are striving to get to this aesthetic. Striving to lose weight, and just striving to lose only enough weight where we can still maintain a hourglass shape and not lose our shape completely, because men, and specifically black men and Latino men, the black and brown men, they do like, and they are naturally used to women being bigger, thicker, curvier, chunkier. That's just what we used to, okay? We just want to get a little healthier with it. But that's what has always been the standard in the black and brown community. Now that's changing, right? Now it's more so Fitbits. Now in the black and brown community, the black and brown men want the women to be a little bit more fit now. So the obesity trend / thick trend is slowly trending on out, and that's kind of a good thing, because we really need to be healthier for ourselves and not trying to push every narrative just to meet the expectation of a man whose expectations may change at will. I don't know, it's just something on my spirit that put this on me. Maybe it's because it personally resonates, you know? I was big when I was married, like I said. But towards the end of my marriage, when I discovered infidelity was coming in the picture, I wondered if it had something to do with my weight. although this man claimed to have loved me regardless of my weight. He used to work out with me and all that. Plus he was a BBW lover. But when I found out about someone else, and someone else wasn't a BBW, someone else wasn't a big girl, that kind of brought out the disingenuous in him. And it made me feel like I was lied to. And it showed me that a man's perception of a woman can change. Whether you're married one day and not the next. Okay? So pay close attention to what's told to you. I use it as a prime example because he liked bigger women. And now as the era, and this was like 12 years ago, he liked bigger women. This was before I really embarked on my weight loss journey. He knew I wanted this weight off of me, and he was very supportive at the time. Getting up, running with me, hitting Kelly Drive, you know, we used to be out. Very supportive in that. So I would never thought that as far as imagery, that would be an issue with him being attracted to me. And I don't know if it really is this whole picture, no, but that's what I took away from it. And I'm like, this is what we do. We'll break our neck to achieve this certain type of look for the man we love or the man we want. We'll try to cross every T and dot every I. Lose weight because we think, not setting our needs aside, lose weight because we think that he will find us more attractive. And that will secure the marriage bag. That will secure the man from leaving. If your attitude is on point, everything else on point, and it's just the aesthetic, you're thinking that as long as you can do what you need to do to get this weight off and be shapely as you need to be for this man, that he will be with you and that he will stay. And I kind of want us to get out of this mindset. Embrace transformation of yourself for you only. And not transformation for a man. Because men's thoughts can change like that. Up in the air one day, down on the surface the next. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. If a man really loves you, he's going to love you in your plus size. And he's going to love you in a smaller size. It does not matter. And he will be faithful to you. Otherwise, he's not even worth the time. Just saying. I don't know. I hope y'all took something away from that video because that was just on me. It was on me because I'm like, we are steady beating the brakes off of our bodies. Is it solely really for ourselves only, or is it really for the other? And I'm not talking about other women. Is it for the man? To prove something to a man, to sustain and keep a man, to get wifed, to have the fairy tale, to feel like you got it all together and you got the man and the white picket fence and the dog and the 2 six-figure salaries and the da-da-da-da-da. Achieve what you can achieve on yourself, on your own. Welcome the love and support of another, but don't solely base your individual happiness on another's expectations. So, think wisely, examine wisely, look at the partner you're with if you're with someone, and indirectly or directly assess him or her, okay? Because if you love me, then you're going to love me as I am and as the person I'm becoming to be. Don't love me after I've become who I need to be. All of a sudden, you love me now. You needed to love me before to get here. That's how I know you're a rider. And this is just my thoughts and what I've been thinking, guys. But I'm going to get at y'all the next video. Be real, boo.